Imagine you have two mirrors. One is a regular mirror where you see your successes, but it's always fogged up. The details are blurry. You look at your victories and think, I just got lucky, or anyone could have done that. It's no big deal. But when it comes to your mistakes, you pull out a second mirror, a high-powered electron microscope. Every minor slip-up, a wrong word in a conversation, or a typo in a report is magnified to a catastrophic scale. You don't just see the mistake, you see it as definitive proof of your incompetence. Why is your brain so unfair to you? Why do you downplay your strengths as if they weigh nothing, yet carry every tiny failure like a heavy stone in your pocket? This isn't just low self-esteem. It's a complex psychological defense mechanism stuck in hyper-control mode. Today we're going to break down why your inner critic has 20/20 vision while your inner cheerleader is completely blind. And more importantly, we'll look at how to finally fix your focus. Let's start with biology. Your brain doesn't care about your happiness. Its only job is your survival. From an evolutionary standpoint, success is just business as usual. If you found food and didn't die today, your brain checks a box and moves on. But a mistake? A mistake is a threat. In ancient times, a social blunder could lead to being exiled from the tribe. This is why your brain evolved to ignore 100 victories and obsess over one single failure. This is known as negativity bias. In the modern world, this mechanism turns into a toxic loop. We perceive our talents as factory settings. If you're a great writer, a persuasive speaker, or a quick problem solver, you assume everyone else is too. You downplay your strengths because they feel easy to you. But the truth is, the thing that comes easiest to you is exactly what defines your unique superpower. There's another reason you don't see your own achievements: mastery blindness. When you are truly good at something, your brain stops expending energy on it. It becomes as natural to you as breathing. You think, if this was so easy for me to do, it must not have any real value. The irony is that while you are dismissing your work, others are looking at you in awe. What you consider a quote-unquote boring Tuesday is a level of skill someone else has been trying to reach for years. But you can't hear their praise. Your inner critic whispers, don't listen to them, they're just being polite. You know you stumbled over your words at the 42-minute mark and looked like an idiot. We focus on mistakes because they are the only things that feel real to us. We fall into the trap of believing that self-criticism will prevent future failures. It's a form of magical thinking. If I beat myself up enough, I will eventually become perfect. But the truth is, self-criticism doesn't make you better, it just makes you more cautious. And caution is the silent killer of progress. Let's be honest. We were taught that humility is a virtue and pride is a sin. From childhood, our mistakes were punished, while our successes were taken for granted. An A in math? Good, that's what's expected. A C in chemistry? Sit down, we need to have a serious talk. As a result, we grew up believing that noticing our own strengths is a fast track to narcissism or laziness. We are terrified that if we admit, I'm actually incredible at this, we'll lose our edge and mess everything up. Downplaying our strengths became our way of staying hungry. But here's the secret. High self-esteem doesn't make you lazy, it makes you resilient. When you acknowledge your strengths, one tiny mistake doesn't have the power to destroy your identity. It remains just a mistake, a data point, not a death sentence. How do you stop being the defense attorney for your failures and the prosecutor for your successes? The first step is the witness method. Stop labeling your actions as good or bad. Start viewing them as objective facts. Instead of saying, I ruined the presentation because I stuttered, tell yourself, I delivered the key message, answered 3 questions, and stumbled once. Don't let one single detail paint over the entire canvas. The second step is the skeptic's achievement log. Your brain is wired to forget victories within 15 minutes. Write down 3 things you did well today, even if they feel trivial. This isn't a positive thinking exercise. It is a data collection exercise. You are training your neural network to notice evidence of your own competence. Most importantly, realize that your inner critic is just a frightened part of you, trying to protect you from disappointment. Thank it for its concern, but don't let it drive the car. You are not your mistakes. You are the person who possesses the strength to make those mistakes and keep moving forward. Acknowledging your strengths isn't arrogance. It is honesty. If you are good at your job, that is a fact. If you are a reliable friend, that is a fact. By denying it, you are lying to yourself. In the comments, I want you to share one thing you are genuinely good at, but usually downplay. Let's create a space where owning your strength is the norm, not the exception. Stop looking at yourself through the microscope of your mistakes. Take a few steps back and look at the entire picture. you'll see that it's much brighter and far more grand than you imagined. Subscribe to start seeing yourself in the right light. And remember, you are your most important ally. I'll see you in the next one.